Why give back that offer? I turned it down because when I sat in front of the laptop and I checked on the map, I saw that it was just past Forest Hills. That, I believe, that is the last stop when you take the Long Island Railroad to Penn Station. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to drive over there. I'm not familiar with the area. I did text them, and I'm going to show you the text in a moment. I did take it, and within 6 minutes, I gave them. I was reaching out, going, I'm not going to accept it. And it's not like I waited 5 hours later and said, you know what, I don't feel like doing it. Once I realized where the drop-off location was, I said no. Imagine picking it up in East Meadow, and I'll say 20 minutes to get to the restaurant. We'll say 15 minutes at the restaurant. It was over $800 worth of food, I believe. Then get it into the car, get situated, head on over to the drop-off at 5:45 on a Saturday night. You have to drive on the Belt Parkway. Once I realized that, I said, no, I can't do that. I'm not putting myself in that position. And then you have to drive home. So it's not that appealing. I mean, I believe that would be a 3-hour round trip from my home to the pickup to the drop-off and get back home. Would be at least 3 hours. If I work tomorrow, I would just bop around town tomorrow night if I feel like going out. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. I don't see it being very busy tomorrow. I sense that it will be, Sundays are good. If I'm going to work one day, I'll work on Sunday and hopefully get a Spark, because I've turned on Spark during the week. The orders come in and I'm sitting here going like this. I can't even just tap, accept, and then review it. They're being taken, the offers are being taken so quickly. So I'm hoping that maybe on a Sunday, they need a lot of people out here, out in the field. Maybe I'll get one so I can keep the app active. I want to at least keep Spark active, because you never know what the future might hold. I want to keep it alive. I thought I took a screenshot of the offer inside the app, and I didn't. But I do have the offer to show you that was sent to my, through a message, telling me that there's an offer in the app for me to review. As you can see, $186. But like I said, it would have taken, I believe 3 hour total. And Belt Parkway, traffic on a Saturday night, I just can't imagine it. I did take a screenshot of the place. It was from Sapphire's Grill in East Meadow to the Paradigm Theater. So that means something was going on, probably. Imagine all the traffic and not being familiar with the area, and then have to drive home. So I write to Dlivrd. I accidentally accepted an order for tomorrow. I should have never taken it. The distance is too far for me, and not familiar with the drop-off area, which is, they're both true. I want to cancel. AI kicks in. Then they write, "Hi, Michelle. I'm going to take a look to see what we can do." Well, I wrote back immediately. Either way, I'm not completing it. I looked on the map, and too far for me. Again, I don't need to put myself in an uncomfortable situation like that. So then they write, "Okay, Michelle, the order will be assigned to another driver." Well, you don't have any other choice, because I wasn't completing the delivery. Then they write, "You are good to go." Then I write, "Thank you very much. Great payout, but not for me. Thank you again." They write back, "Absolutely understandable. Thanks for your interest, though." It was tempting, but I said, do I have to do that? I don't have to do that. and let someone else who's familiar with the area, more confident driving in the Queens area. And I believe if you live where I live, it would take at least 3 hours to complete a full round trip. This is appropriate. Check this out. Ready? Don't be a victim. Protect your property. Lock your car and home. They know what's coming. Don't be a victim. Protect your property. That's why the wealthy love those gated communities. Love the borders. I have discussed this before. I'm looking forward to seeing robotic arms in the restaurants. And it's because I'm an investor. Because I do believe in the vision of robotic arms being used in all fast food restaurants. You see on the right here, they place the frozen fries there. Then someone must shift them over to the middle area. It's as if, they're poured in the baskets, then they're shifted over to the center, and I believe they kind of defrost. And then they're shifted over again to get cooked. Then they're shifted over again to be dumped into a bin where the workers season them and toss them. And then they scoop them into a bag. That's a lot of manpower. This is a backbreaking job. I've watched them. And I mean, working over a fry later, your whole shift, just moving baskets over, this repetitious task. But fries and fried food is in demand. Well, I just can't imagine the Mesa robotics not getting rolled out into all the fast food restaurants. I am so looking forward to it. I am an investor. I don't hide it. But I also, I'm rooting for it. I also believe that will lighten the load of the task on the workers. And I know there will be workers who won't be needed, but they could be performing other tasks instead of this boring, backbreaking, messy job. I mean, that's got to be exhausting. Standing over fry later bins, rotating baskets, and constantly, you toss them a couple of times while they're fry lating, I would think. That's a lot of manpower and a stinky job when these workers could be trained to do something a lot more challenging. That's how I see it.